Hello and welcome back to another video here. Today I'm on location here at McCalmont Park. It is one of the newest park properties, I believe the newest one actually, in the Greene County Parks and Trails system. And details and information and the background of this park and this property is pretty scarce. I'm going to assume that the name suggests that maybe it was owned by someone with the last name of McCalmont or something like that. And right now it's mostly undeveloped. There is a little bit of a small hillside trail that I just took my time on going through. And there's a creek crossing right here. Unfortunately no bridge yet, and it's kind of a steep drop off of a few feet. So I'm probably not going to cross it from this place, but I can only assume that they would put a bridge in here someday, or soon at least. And so yeah, I'm going to go up back around to the parking lot, and then it takes you through some nice prairie and meadow habitat. So I think it's going to be a nice day for some wildflower photography. Probably see a lot of sparrows and other kind of prairie and grassland songbirds and everything out there too. So far the conditions, it's kind of the middle of the day right now, early afternoon, and so the spotlights are on the clouds and stuff, but it's pretty sunny at least, and so I'm going to use that to the best of my advantage as I can, especially the opportunities when the sun is at least behind the clouds and everything. So I'm hoping to get some flowers of some like purple coneflower images, and some other different species like wild bergamot, and a few others that are pretty common here in southwest Ohio. Not a very big park at all, but you know, we'll meander along the trails there, and I'm share you the views, of course, of what I can see out there, and hopefully we get some good images here today to share in this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and start hiking here and show you more about this park and what it has to offer. Alright, so pretty early on here, I managed to find my first photograph I wanted to take. It is a purple coneflower, like I said. I managed to find a few individual flowers so far in this prairie here. Not too much in bloom overall, but there is little pockets of like different flowers and plants that are kind of add a little bit of burst of color and everything, which is really nice. But yeah, I started with this one, this lone individual one, just kind of on its own, but it's literally just off the edge of the trail here, in the more overgrown parts, of course. And it's a very nice looking individual coneflower. Nice, you know, pale kind of lavender colored, purple, of course, leaves and petals. And yeah, just looks like an overall nice way to take a coneflower image, honestly. And so I did that. I used about f8 shooting top down and handheld with a 50mm prime lens and ISO 200. I could have done it a little bit lower, but I wanted to have a little bit enough light to have a fast enough shutter, just because of camera shake and all that kind of stuff, even though I kept it pretty stabilized. But I had a 640th of a second, and you know, I think it turned out pretty well. It's directly overhead sun, but that kind of works in this case just because of it's directly down on the front of the coneflower, the head of it rather. Pretty simple image, but you know, it's just a nice way to break the ice as I settle into my visit here at McCalmont Park. But something really cool I did notice was this asters are over here, and they are a kind of a late summer bloom. It's pretty cool to see them here in early August. Very vibrant purple color, and they grow in these kind of several bunches and clusters of them. So the aster family in plants is very large and encompasses many different plant species, but these blue asters are very common here in grasslands and prairies, typically in late summer, so about August to September. I think other than that, yeah, nice breeze going on right now. I'm just kind of moving the plants around, so I have to adjust my shutter to compensate for that. But you know, overall very pleasant out, and seeing a variety of different butterflies, looks like, going around, and some dragonflies as well. Yeah, I've been doing these aster flowers right here. I found a better bunch that's actually along the edge of the prairie here, and it's really cool just to see that vibrant purple and then the yellow center. And there's a lot of insects and kind of small wasps that are along and you know, sitting on them, I guess. And yeah, it's just cool to see that and get some up close images. I've also been doing some very kind of before and after of the sunlight directly onto the flowers, and then also when there's overcast or at least clouds coming through, that kind of diffuse and block the sunlight. So I've been doing like these kind of comparisons with, you know, which image I like better, which type of image. Alright, so I actually found some ironweed, which this time of year in the, you know, summer months, of course, it's this very vibrant kind of deep purple color that's really nice, and I find very attractive for doing a photograph here. So I did some here. I'm doing a straight on shot where I just pretty much lined myself up and had myself level with the camera and everything. I did about f3.6, doing about ISO 150th or 500th of a second, excuse me. And then I did about an ISO of about I think about 200 or so, because it's pretty sunny out. At least when I took the images. Now it's a little bit cloudier, but and the one thing with these kind of plants is that they're very tall. So, you know, it makes it for a lot of wind conditions, and you have to really wait until the breeze that's been kind of happening today to really subside for you to take these images. All right, some other couple of cool things I've seen is there's this one tree limb, really just a kind of dead branch that was just hanging off the brush over here, and yeah, it was pretty cool actually. It had, I think, some bagworms on it, which looked like a giant cobweb, basically was surrounding the entire thing. So did get a little video of it, of course, which is pretty cool to see that. And then also I found a lot of these yellow flowers, nothing unlike the cone flowers I've been seeing so far on the second half of the prairie here. And they just are awash over all of this this habitat right here. And I'm not quite sure what they are. They seem to have, it looks like, alternating, I guess, blooms on the stem. So that means basically instead of opposite, they're alternate. So I think it should be like this, if that makes sense, as they go up and offshoot. But they're not too tall. They're maybe about a foot or even 2 feet, some of them tall. I really don't know what they are, and you know, it reminds me of my early days, because it's always cool to like photograph something you're not sure of, or something that's new to you that you discovered. By discovered, I mean personally for yourself probably, but it's okay also not to know everything and not know what you're photographing sometimes, and to just be open to the possibilities, or even asking people that you can trust or know, to give you knowledge or advice about what it is. So that stuff is kind of helpful. And those are just connections you make over time with other photographers and naturalists alike. But I may take a couple images of this flower, this plant, just because I don't think I've seen it before. And it could be, I don't know, pretty unique for this area. So that'd be a pretty nice little surprise there. But I'm over halfway done. I'm doing the second section here of the prairie and the meadow, and then I'll make my turn around right at the creek crossing where we started this video for the day. Well, that's where I started the video for the day. There's the crossing, so hopefully they complete this loop here and add a bridge, like I said. I think they will, since it's not very far. Wide gap at least of the crossing there. But I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back, see if I missed any photographs I would like to take, and then we're probably gonna call it quits here for the day. But got a lot of photographs actually, which I'm very happy about, and hopefully you'll like them too. Alright everyone, that's going to conclude today's video here. I hope you enjoyed it. Got quite a few different flower and plant species photographs really, and like the purple coneflower, the summer blue asters, the ironweed, and quite a few more. So different camera angles, different lighting techniques, you know, different exposure settings and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks so much for watching. This has been McCalmont Park, and until next time, make sure to get out here. Thank you.